Hello, my name is Janae, or Bones as Collateral on Instagram and TikTok. I haven't posted in a while on YouTube, and honestly it's because I've been on TikTok this whole time and posting over there. Not gonna lie, TikTok has changed the game because it's much easier to get quick thoughts out on that app, and editing is much faster. So I've been putting out a lot of short form content over on TikTok if you want to check it out. But today I wanted to start my YouTube channel back up on a light note. I have my microphone, I've got my laptop open, and we're gonna go through some of my favorite places to shop outside of SSENSE. We know Grailed, we know The RealReal, we know Farfetch. I'm gonna be talking about some other websites that I always look at just to see what they have. First up, I want to talk about Machine A, which is a concept store in Soho, London. I can only imagine what the store looks like in person. I would love to see it, but the website feels just as curated as I'm sure the store is in real life. They have all of the designers that we know and love, but also really curate towards emerging designers. Machine A is kind of how I used to feel about SSENSE years ago. SSENSE is such a huge platform now. Everyone is shopping on there. Everyone talks about SSENSE, but SSENSE used to have a much shorter list of designers on their website. But Machine A feels a little bit more focused and selective about what they put on their website. And that's the theme of today's video. I'm going to be talking about brands and stores that really curate their website and their store, and it feels like a full experience, and Machine A is definitely number one on my list to visit in person, but also the website is amazing. I'm not sure if you can hear it in my voice, but I might sound a little bit nasally because I have this cold or allergy thing that will not go away. Yeah. Also, just to add to Machine A, they have another division on their website, and I say division because they make it very clear that this section of the website is not Machine A. They titled it Byron-esque, hopefully I'm saying that correctly, Byron-esque, or Machine B for Byron-esque. It's a smaller section of the website dedicated to well-maintained vintage archive pieces like this Martin Margiela oversized trench, or pieces that they've categorized as future vintage. And I'm guessing that's a play on what they believe is worth investing in now. Like this purple Richard Quinn moment showed recently for the spring 2022 ready-to-wear collection. Byron-esque.com also branches off into its own website, and they say here that it's the collections that the critics got wrong from Vivienne 1995 to Vetements 2015. It's a really cool website. They have some editorial pieces on there as well, and yeah, I would definitely check out Machine A and Byron-esque.com. Next on my list is Antidote, or antidotestyle.com. Antidote is another concept store that just happens to have a great online presence. Just looking at the website now, they are having a sale. They have global shipping up to 70% off. Most of the designers on this list feels like they're really trying to introduce like the top designers that you should know in the fashion space right now to Atlanta. And there's a really great interview that the owners of this store did with Rachel Omandi for the cutting room floor. I will put the Spotify link in my bio, but they talk about how Atlanta doesn't seem to have a scene for the avant-garde and for the real fashion fans. And, you know, you can get your Louis Vuitton, your Gucci, your Chanel, those commercial huge brands, right? But apparently in Atlanta, they found that there's nothing like Antidote, where you can get like Rick and Junya Watanabe, like, you know, for the people that really love fashion and are more than just looking for a Louis Vuitton bag, you know? And it's a really good interview. I got to listen to their thought process before they opened the store. This was like right before they opened the store. So now that it's open, it's interesting to see their thoughts come to life. They were still under construction when they did that interview with Rachel Omandi. So really great interview. I'm curious what the fashion scene when it comes on to designers like this is like in Atlanta, if it truly is non-existent. I'm sure that a store like Antidote would definitely, of course, do well in New York, in LA. And apparently they just wanted to bring that scene to Atlanta. So a lot of these designers feel like the top 20 plus list of designers that you should know if you're a fashion fan. And I'm excited to see them do a little bit more emerging designers in their list, or maybe not. Like, just continue to be selective about what you bring into the store and bring into the website. I don't know, I like it. I saw Milena Ballmeister on there, and she's one of my favorite designers right now. They don't have a lot of options for her on the website, and some of it is sold out, but just the fact that Milena is being, you know, carried in their store in Atlanta, I think that's really cool. Next on my list is LNCC. I believe that the name stands for Late Night Chameleon Cafe. I have no idea what that means, but their selection is a huge library of designers, similar to how Essence is right now. This definitely compares to that. I mean, the amount of designers that they have on their online website is insane. If you're looking for as many options and as many sale items as you can find, similar to Essence, similar to how Essence is now, you can definitely find it on LNCC. They also have that editorial shopping model where you can read articles on the website and also shop. Another option that I have to mention is H. Lorenzo out of Los Angeles. They have about 5 boutiques stores in Los Angeles, and another concept store. I think the reason why this video is subjected around concept stores is because when you are creating a retail store that is very selective in the designs that you are carrying, you can create an online experience that's different than Essence or Farfetch. There's something just very genuine about it. And so H. Lorenzo has been in the game for years, decades, but with that experience comes connections and this exclusivity when it comes on to what is in your store and online. And so I see things that I don't see on other websites sometimes when I check the H. Lorenzo website. I just have one issue with the website, and that when you scroll through, you cannot see the sale price. And maybe, you know, it's marketed to people that's just looking at the clothes and they're not looking at the price. But for me, I just would like to see what the prices are before I click on it. That's just a little note for me, but other than that, it's pretty good. And the website and the sales are pretty decent as well. So lastly, there is just one more website that I have to mention. I don't love it. I don't love the interface of it, but I find myself checking it often now because they have like 85% off sometimes, and I just want to see what they have. They really need to work on the interface and the designers that they carry, but it's UOOX. I believe they started out in 2015. I just discovered them last year. And they do have a small selection of, you know, Balenciaga, Bottega Veneta, Celine, Fendi, Off-White, Miu Miu, you know, all of those major designers. Jacques Mus is on there as well. And sometimes I just check because they do have 85% off sometimes. And so I just like to see what they have. I don't think that their selections are the best, but it might not be for me, but you might find something on there that is worth the purchase. So I just keep an eye out on that website as well. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that this was a really helpful video for you to find new designers that you love and to discover new designers. You don't have to buy anything. If anything, use these websites as a way to learn about new designers that you haven't heard of and just to see what's on the market right now. But if you do decide to buy, I think those options are either very well curated. You're gonna hear me say the word curated a lot in this video, I'm sorry. Or they are websites that have such a large library that you can find something that you might find worth purchasing. I think my next video is going to focus in on runway analysis. I talk a lot about runway on my TikTok if you want to check that out, but I want to do something a little bit more long form and go into detail about some of the runway shows that I love. And as we gear up for, you know, New York Fashion Week coming next month, September. So thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.